Hi, I'm Kyron at Body Ache Escape Massage Center. Last stretch, rear deltoid. Rear deltoid is going to be the last head along the back here. It's usually not well defined in most people. Beneath that muscle is another muscle that assists the action. It's another synergist for the rear deltoid called the infraspinatus. And the infraspinatus is located on your shoulder blade, but some of the fibers extend and attach onto your humerus right below your rear deltoid. So a lot of things that stretch the rear deltoid will also stretch the infraspinatus muscle. A lot of you have heard of the rotator cuff, and the rotator cuff, actually one of the tendons from the infraspinatus, helps make up the rotator cuff. External rotation, bringing your arm out like that, or resisting internal rotation, is what the infraspinatus does, and also in concert with the rear deltoid. Now to stretch that one, it's pretty easy, and most people have done this stretch. It's kind of called a chain breaker. They'll pull back and then bring in. When your arms are coming in this way, that's when the rear deltoid is going to stretch. Now to hold a static stretch, what I like to do is bring my forearm behind my elbow and pull that across my body. Make sure not to do that, trying to get better leverage. Keep your keep your scapula depressed. Don't let it ride up. And then bring your arm straight across your chest. Now that doesn't give you a great deal of leverage if you have kind of meaty muscles like I do, or if you're full in your chest, it's hard to get leverage. So you can also use the wall for this. And what I'll do for that, stick my arm straight out like I'm flying, and turn towards that arm. Sometimes you feel a pinch up through here, but if you're unable to find the space to get leverage from the floor, or you don't have the upper body strength to do it by pulling it towards you, this is a good alternative. You can also hold a door jamb and do that same thing if there's not a flat wall for you. Same stretch from the floor, and this is my favorite way to stretch it. I won't have to turn around for this one. You lay on the floor, you stick your arm out, don't turn your arm down flat, keep your arm like you're holding a glass of water, and you're just going to turn towards that shoulder. It is important to not bend your elbow. If you bend your elbow, then you're going to come up off of your shoulder, and it's going to end up being a tricep stretch. Keep your arm straight. And you'll feel that stretch along the back of your shoulder and in your shoulder blade. If you don't, just adjust it. It may be that you haven't rolled far enough, and that's about as far as I can roll. My chest is almost facing flat on the floor to stretch this. So you have to have patience until you feel the stretch in that area of your body.